Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the first back to school video for the season. My annual aesthetic back to school haul / what's in my backpack. I've posted this video twice before on my channel and you guys have loved it, so I'm super excited to be doing it for the third time starting my senior year. The main reason that I started doing this type of video in the first place was because when I started looking at back to school stuff, I couldn't find anything that was like cute. Like all the notebooks looked so basic and all the backpacks just looked so basic. Nothing was like aesthetic and pretty. And since I go to school that makes us wear uniforms, the materials that I bring for school are part of how I show my personality. I can't show it through clothes, so I show it through the items that I bring. So that's when I came up with the idea of having aesthetic school supplies, and since it was so hard for me to find aesthetic cute stuff, I decided to do a video to share it with you guys to facilitate your process. So I went on Pinterest, I looked at a bunch of aesthetic cool pins that was in the intro, and then I got inspired from that and I found things that were similar to that, but in my own personal style. And everything that I say in this video will be linked in the description so that you guys can have it too. So let's start the video with my backpack. So this is the backpack I'm going to be using for the school year. This backpack is in green, which is one of my favorite colors, as you can tell. And I decided to get this backpack because it's cute and functional at the same time, which is so hard to find. This is what it looks like. It's not big. It's like pretty thin on the sides, and also it's packed right now. So as you can see, it like doesn't expand with the more stuff that you put in it. I wanted like a slimmer backpack that wasn't as huge. This is the back. It has like some support here. It has like a bunch of like pockets in the back. Like there's one here, and then up top here. This is the laptop area in the backpack. And then here in the front, it has like this zipper and then this zipper. This backpack is a little bit more pricey than the past ones that I've used. It was like over $100. However, they have discounts all the time on their website, so just be on the lookout for like Black Friday and other deals so that you can get this backpack for cheaper. The brand for this backpack is called Brevite. I'm definitely not saying that right. So this is my official bag for senior year. Now let's go into what's inside of it. So we're at the bat. It's very packed right now, but this is not everything I'm going to be bringing every day. Let's start off with my new iPad. So I decided to get an iPad for the school year. I actually made a whole video unboxing it and showing you guys how I set up like the super cute aesthetic vibe for it. I decided to get an iPad to take notes in for the school year. The past couple of years, I had a huge issue that my backpack was so heavy. Last year, I had the idea of buying thinner notebooks and just like switching them out throughout the year. That way they wouldn't weigh as much in my back, and once I was done with a notebook, I would just go on to the next one for like the same subject. But I had been thinking about getting an iPad for a while, so I decided to get it for senior year so that I could like help with that issue, and also because I really wanted an iPad. But I won't be using my iPad for all my classes, and I'll talk about the classes that I'm not going to be using my iPad for and what notebooks I'm going to be using. So now let's talk about what classes I am going to be using my iPad for. So I'm going to be using this iPad a lot for my AP Calc AB class. I got a bunch of cool note apps that have like graph paper on them, so that's going to be perfect for math. Also because math is one of the classes that I take the most notes in because of like the lesson notes and also homework that just like takes a lot of sheets of paper. So I'm glad I'm switching that over to the iPad because that will be like a huge amount of paper saved. I will also be using this for AP Lit. AP Lit is one of those classes that like you never really need a notebook for. Like there's such few notes, so instead of carrying a notebook and only using like 3 pages, I'll be using my iPad. And also some of the things that are like analyzing like text, I can upload the passages here and like make comments on it here. So that'll be nice to use my iPad for. And lastly, I'm going to be using my iPad for my broadcasting class. My broadcasting class has a lot of like planning in it, and now I'm going to be able to use my iPad to do all the planning. I'm going to be able to do like, I don't know, like a bunch of cool like sketches and plans in here with my iPad. I got the Apple Pencil as well as the iPad. I forgot to mention that, but that was definitely a necessity because I do want to take notes on my iPad. I want to take like handwritten notes. If you guys are curious what apps I will be using to take notes, there will be a video coming out soon in which I will go into detail of what apps I'm using, how I take notes, how I organize my notes. So if you haven't subscribed and turned on the notification bell, do so now so that you can be notified when that video comes out. Going into my backpack, we're gonna ignore my pencil case. We're gonna talk about that a little later. So I decided to get these 3 notebooks for the school year. These these 3 notebooks are the 3 notebooks I bought this school year, which will be used for the classes AP Enviro, AP Macro, and Micro. These 3 classes, the teacher doesn't allow us to like take digital notes, so that's why I needed to get the notebooks. So I decided to go with the green one for AP Enviro because like environment and like green just like goes together. Then I have like Micro and Micro. Oh, I can never say it, but like these 2 notebooks will be for those 2 classes. These notebooks are pretty thin. I forgot the amount of pages they are. I will put it right here on the screen, but it's not a lot, and that's on purpose because AP Enviro, I've talked to a lot of people in the class and they've just said they're not gonna be taking a lot of notes on. And AP Macro and Micro, they're half-year courses. It's literally shorter than my year-long classes, so I'm probably not gonna be needing more than this, since for my other classes, I usually use like 1 notebook per semester. So I'm pretty confident that this will be enough. Also, even though I am bringing notebooks to school, this notebook I have to take the whole year because of AP Enviro, but these 2, since they're semester courses, I'll only be bringing 1 at a time. Like 2 notebooks is so little that it's gonna be really nice this year. Next up in my backpack is my pencil case. This pencil case is so good. I've used it for all years of high school so far. This is one of those things that it's lasted me so long that it just shows how good quality it is. This pencil case is pretty perfect. It's not too big or too small either. Like this, it's pretty thin, but you can also expand it with this zipper and then it opens up a little bit more. But I never do that because if I do expand it, it just becomes too big and I never need to be carrying that amount of pencils or pens at a time. So I just keep it zipped up. What's really cool about it is that as soon as you open it, you already have everything you need. This part I always keep with the things that I use the most. So as of right now, I have 2 pens, 2 mechanical pencils, and a number 2 pencil. And then in the back, I keep the things that I only use sometimes. So that's my colored pens, which I use for like note taking and stuff like that. And then I have my 2 highlighters. And on this zipper here, I have whiteout, an eraser, lead for my mechanical pencil, and this tab thingy for annotations and books. Now let me talk a little bit in depth of these mechanical pencils and pens. This pen is my favorite pen ever. It's the Pilot G205. It's one of the thinner ones. I thought it was the thinnest one until someone commented on my last video that they do have a 03, which I definitely need to check out because something that I always say is that the thinner the pen, the better the handwriting. And it's just like a really good quality. So I've been using the same pen for all years of high school. Then I have my favorite mechanical pencil. So this, first of all, it's so like minimalistic and cute. These can be kind of pricey. It's different than the pens, which I buy like every year because I use them so much. I try not to lose these because I can always fill them up with lead. And then the only thing that could actually run out from it is like the eraser in the back here. But even then, I could just use the other eraser that I have in my pencil pouch. Lead is also 0.5 millimeters. My camera died, so the position of the camera has definitely shifted. Sorry about that. So that's everything on my pencil case. Since I will be using my iPad for most of the notes, I don't know if I'm actually going to be using all the colored pens that I have here. This amount of pens is with the mindset of all the notebooks I had last year, so maybe I'll take some stuff out and just like have fewer pens in here. Next up in my backpack, I have folders. A lot of my classes give us loose sheets of paper. The 2 classes that give a lot of papers is my Portuguese class, which is the same teacher all 4 years, so I know to expect that from that class, and also my English classes. They always give so many papers out, so I always bring folders to school. You open it here, it has like 2 pouches, which is perfect because I'm not planning on having a bunch of papers in here at the same time. This is more when we're in class, they give out papers and then I just put it here for like a homework assignment and then I turn it back to the teacher for it to be graded. So I'm not planning on this being like a storage thing. It's more so that I don't crumple and rip my papers by just shoving them in my backpack. I have to because the schedule at my school works in A-B rotations. So one is for A day, the other one's for B day. So I'm not doing it per class, I'm doing it per day. So I'm just gonna put like everything on the same day in one folder. But what I do is I have a whole binder for storage. So this binder is literally my dream aesthetic binder. It's actually perfect, and like I built everything like from Amazon, buying like each thing things from a different place and putting it together. I did this going into my freshman year because I was expecting to get a bunch of papers, but in reality it was just heavy to bring every day. So from then on, I decided to have this binder as an at-home binder for storage. So inside the binder, I have like a folder, but more importantly, I have 8 tabs for my 8 classes that I'm taking. So for example, last year, AP Psych and AP Pre-Calc gave us guided notes. So what I did is that I would put like one tab, okay, this is all AP Pre-Calc, and I had it here all from the whole year. That way, when I was studying for the AP exam at the end of the year, I could come back here and look at everything I did, like all my notes, in an organized manner. Next up in my backpack, we're gonna go to the zipper here in the back for my computer. So this is the computer case and the computer I have inside of it. This computer case has also been with me for all 3 years of high school, now going into the 4th. It's really good quality. It's waterproof, which I think is one of the best qualities of it. It has this sleeve, which is nice. And then inside, I keep my computer. So again, this case is one of the things that I recommend a lot because I've been using it for so long, and as you can tell, it's a little dirty, but like the quality is still perfect. Like the zipper hasn't broken or anything, and like it's been through a lot. Inside my backpack, there is this zipper here. It's similar to like the other backpack I have. I think this is like a design that a lot of backpacks have, but it's really useful because I have my computer charger in here. Here's my computer charger. Having my charger here is really nice because I know it won't get damaged because it's in its own protected area, and I think I'm gonna put my iPad charger here too. It helps because I don't have to like keep looking for it. I know it's here. This is where it always is, so it's easiest to find it. And it has a little air tag thing here. The last thing in this main zipper is my headphones. These are the headphones that I have. They're really nice. And the last pocket that we have, this one down here, my wallet. So this is my wallet. I took out my ID for the video. I got this off of Amazon. I also got this off of Amazon, but the brand is Threads. It has my car keys, a key, and an air tag because I lose my wallet all the time, and then that way I can just ring it and then I'll find it. I think that's the only thing that I'm gonna keep in the front pocket because I don't want it to get like full. The front pocket itself has a bunch of cool little like pen pockets and stuff like that, but since I already have like a pencil pouch, I don't think I'm gonna use this. Then we have my water bottle. It's 32 ounces. It's great quality. It's from the brand Elo, and overall it's really nice. You can lock it on the side, and then if ever like something were to press it here, which is the open button, it won't open and it won't spill anywhere. I bring a water bottle every day to school and I stay so hydrated. I didn't really do that in middle school, but ever since I started high school, I started doing that, and I've noticed the difference. But I swear by this water bottle, it's like literally my favorite, and I definitely recommend it. Okay, so we're almost done. The last thing I wanted to share with you guys is this bag that I bring, which is my like little lunchbox bag. It's a cute tote bag. I have a bunch of tote bags, so I switch like every week. But inside of it are my lunch and snack containers. This is my lunch container. It's 25 ounces, so it has a lot of space for a lot of food, and this is what I use every day. It's also insulated, which is really nice. And then I have my little snack container. This is not insulated, but it doesn't matter because for snacks, they don't really need to be hot. But I wanted to share this with you guys because I get hungry so much at school, and instead of buying a bunch of food from vending machines, I decided to start bringing my own food to school. And I'm thinking of doing like a what I bring for lunch to school and what I bring for snacks to school video. So comment down below if you guys would be interested in that, because for the longest time when I was just starting out to like prepare my food to bring to school, I didn't know what to bring. But now I have a nice thing going, so I would love to share that with you guys. So let me know if you guys are interested. Guys, that is everything that I'm going to be bringing to school. I don't have an emergency bag. I see that a bunch of people's have like an emergency little bag with like pads, different things in them. I keep those things in my car because I drive to school, so that's why I don't have one in my backpack. All right, everyone, so that's it for the aesthetic back to school haul slash what's in my backpack. I'm super excited to be going into my senior year of high school, my last year of high school. It's honestly gone by so fast, and it's crazy that this is the 3rd video I've done of this already. If you like this video, check out my other 2 because I have like different vibes going on. This year I feel like I'm very green, but all 3 videos are super aesthetic. I hope I was able to help you guys find aesthetic stuff. I have everything linked down below, so if you need anything from this video, it's all linked. Anyway, I'm super excited for all the back to school videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Also, comment down below what videos you guys are looking forward to in the back to school season. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!